Here at Atypical AI, we're always talking about how technology can be a kind of external brain, helping us navigate a neurodiverse world. But what happens when the tech itself gets, super overwhelming? Today we're going to tackle video editors. Picking one can honestly feel like you're standing in front of a giant wall of buttons and dials with zero instructions. So let's find the right digital co-pilot for your creative brain.
Have you ever spent literal hours, maybe even days, researching a new piece of software only to end up more confused than when you started? Yeah, that's analysis paralysis, and it's a real thing. For neurodivergent minds, facing these kinds of complex technical choices can absolutely trigger our executive dysfunction, making it feel almost impossible to just pick one and get started. We're here to cut right through all that noise.
So here's the goal today. It's not about finding the quote-unquote best software out there. Nope. It's about finding the best co-pilot for how your brain actually works. We're going to break all the options down into three main types, what I'm calling the speedster, the professional, and the purist. This should help you choose a tool that actually reduces friction for you, instead of just adding more of it.
All right, first up, let's talk about the speedster, CapCut. This tool was literally born from the super fast-paced world of TikTok, and its entire philosophy is built around one thing: removing friction. It leans so heavily on AI to automate all the tedious stuff, like think generating captions, removing backgrounds, even creating entire video clips from just a script. This is the perfect co-pilot for those days when your cognitive energy is running low, but you still need to get something done and out the door.
Okay, next we have the professional, DaVinci Resolve. Now this is the real deal. It's an industry-standard tool used for professional filmmaking, especially for color grading. And what's wild is that its free version is incredibly powerful. But all that power comes with a price, and that price is a very, very steep learning curve. It also demands a lot from your computer. This is the co-pilot you choose when you have the mental space for some deep, focused work, and you really want to build a serious, professional-level skill.
And finally, our third type, the purist, Shotcut. This one is completely free and open source, which means it gives you the ultimate control and freedom over everything. It runs on pretty much any system you can think of, including Linux, it works fully offline, and, this is a big one, it completely respects your privacy. It's not collecting your data. The trade-off? Well, the interface isn't quite as polished, and getting some of the more advanced features to work might require a little bit of technical tinkering. This is the co-pilot for someone who really values transparency and wants total control over their tools.
Now, let's really break this down, because this chart lays out the core choices so clearly. Just look at that row for cognitive load. CapCut is designed to be very low, right? It makes creating accessible. Resolve, on the other hand, is very high. It fully expects you to invest some serious mental energy. Shotcut kind of sits right there in the middle. Same thing with their approach to AI. CapCut automates the creative process for you. Resolve uses it to enhance your precision. And with Shotcut, you basically have to integrate it yourself. And definitely pay attention to those privacy notes. CapCut's terms of service gives them really broad rights to your content, which is a huge deal if you're working on professional or sensitive projects.
And this right here, this quote from a Reddit user, just nails the central dilemma perfectly. It really gets to the heart of the matter. It's not just about raw power versus simplicity, it's really about your time and your energy. Sure, you could spend hours in Resolve crafting the absolute perfect edit, or you could get a great-looking video done in CapCut in just a fraction of the time. The right choice really depends entirely on your goals and your resources for that specific project.
So the most important thing is to figure out what kind of creator you are most of the time. Are you the social media creator where speed is everything and a tool like CapCut is your absolute best friend? Or are you more of the aspiring filmmaker, totally ready to climb that steep learning curve of DaVinci Resolve to really master the craft? Or maybe you're the privacy-focused tinkerer, and what you really need is the total control and offline security that only an open-source tool like Shotcut can give you. You might even be all three on different days, and that's okay too.
Ultimately, the big takeaway here is this: your software should feel like a partner, not like an obstacle you have to fight with. The best tool is always going to be the one that just clicks with your brain's workflow, helps you manage your energy, and gets you from an idea to a finished product with the least amount of friction possible. Just trust your instincts on which one of these paths feels the most supportive for you.
And all of this leads to one final thought. We are really just at the very beginning of AI's role as a true creative partner. So as this technology gets smarter and more intuitive, what features would your perfect digital co-pilot need to have to support your unique way of creating? What would it take for a tool to really, truly feel like an extension of your own mind? Thanks for exploring this with us today.